So with Spider-Man coming at us in early September, we're still going to be looking at many aspects of the game that are ever-changing, really. And we know some of the things that actually end up in the final game might even be changed as close to as 2 to 3 months before release, in case they find some small things to alter. One such thing we're going to be talking about today is the progression of 2 characters. And first up, we're going to be talking about the Scorpion. Now, the Scorpion is one of these characters I've always liked because he's one of the first ones I remember ever seeing, and the way they made him is completely, I would say, faithful to his original intent design. And I really don't like it when they went with the whole, like human hybrid thing they did in the Amazing Spider-Man series. I mean, he was cool in that game, but it just didn't feel like the Scorpion. It felt forced. Here, the suit and everything and how it looks in the final design going off the conceptual art, which very little changed, looks absolutely awesome, especially with the big eyes. Like, you just know there's going to be a scene where you see those in the dark and they light up and illuminate the green suit, and then the battle goes, right? And it's going to be absolutely great. And the next design we're going to be looking at is going to be one which many fans have shown much discussion about, let's say, and this happens to be Electro. And a lot of people, I think, were anticipating he was going to be wearing his classic comic mask, and when he didn't end up with it, we see that even in the concept art, he had that mask kind of be burns in his head. And this is one of those designs where I get it in what they're doing, but I don't necessarily like it or love it. And that's the thing. Like, I think it's all right, and I think it'll work, but it's not particularly something that I'm like the biggest fan of. Like, most of the other ones I've seen, I've really enjoyed what the characters have looked like, such as Scorpion, where this one is one of those that's like, well, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen, so yeah, it's good. I can accept it. It's not as bad as, like, TASM 2. Yeah. I didn't like that design, I'm sorry.